Hi, and welcome to TTT Pacific, Designing Effective Online Courses. This is video 7 in our series, and we'll focus on stage 4 of the 5-stage model, knowledge construction. You should already be quite familiar with this diagram. We're on the 4th step with the black arrow pointing at it. The amount of interactivity at this point is course-related discussions, and it's very team-orientated. The e-moderator or teacher is taking on a facilitator role, and technical support, we're focusing more on conferencing tools. So this is making sure that your participants know how to use programs like Zoom, Google Meet, or even asynchronous tools like different forums or Google Docs. Stage 4 is a big step for most learners. At stage 3, everyone is still pursuing their own purposes. They may be happy to work with others, but still have their own goals in mind. At stage 4, there needs to be joint goals, and everyone is bringing something different to the group. The interaction is more truly collaborative, and there is also an active sharing of information and resources. The knowledge that is needed for the task is being constructed by the group as a whole. Just to give you a bit of a definition of collaborative learning, it refers to the instruction method in which students at various performance levels work together in small groups towards a common goal. The students are responsible for one another's learning as well as their own. Thus, the success of one student helps others to be successful. On the screen is a comparison between collaborative learning and the term group work, which quite often tend to be used interchangeably. I'll just give you a minute to have a look at the differences, and then we'll move on to the next stage. The one word to sum up the difference between the two is accountability. You as an e-moderator need to make sure that you're making activities so that the learners must be responsible for their own learning, but also mutually dependent to succeed. This is tricky to do and quite often very time-consuming to develop good activities that do this. But if designed well, these activities can be used and edited in the future. So what are some examples of what you can do at stage 4, or some activities? The group members at this point are expected to be working well. So what you can do is you can move into making more structured teams. For instance, smaller groups could merge into bigger ones. Team structure can also be changed with specific roles or duties given to different learners. For instance, a scribe, a chair, a timekeep. Additionally, the participants themselves can take on the role of the e-moderator. Concepts are a big idea here at stage 4. We want to be using conceptual models, ideas, and theories and bring them out at this stage. This could be applying existing knowledge in a new way, comparing and contrasting, and also looking at ways to improve. There does not need to be an answer at this stage. Positions. Having different positions in the group is a benefit. So what you want to be doing is using activities that will allow for multiple perspectives, and again, not necessarily a right or wrong answer. Case studies and scenarios tend to work very well at stage 4. Finally, there's summarizing. As the name suggests, this is when group members bring together everything they have discussed, researched, critiqued, and combine it together. This can be done as a summary report, a concept map, or even a multimedia presentation. So what does the role of the student and the teacher look like in stage 4? Firstly, the students need to be working as a team. If this isn't taking place, it means something in stage 1, 2, or 3 wasn't done correctly. It needs to be very peer-directed, and they need to be deciding on a truly collaborative goal. The teacher, on the other hand, is playing the role of a facilitator. And more what you're doing is designing activities that aid them to collaborate and not helping them with content. So what's next? The next video in our series is stage 5, the final stage in the 5-stage model, which focuses on development. The development stage is where all of the activities from the previous 4 stages come together. If stages 1 to 4 have been designed and executed well, this transition to this stage will be smooth. More on that on the next video. If you are interested in any of the resources that I've mentioned in this presentation, please click the link to the Google Slides below, or you can take a moment to have a look right here. Thank you.